I don't know about you, but I've been hearing the phrase AI automation so much lately. And so many people are saying this is one of the best ways to start a business online. But that is so broad. How do you actually use AI to start a business online? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly step by step how you can utilize AI to build a legitimate business. In this video, we're going to be using a tool called HighLevel, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can build out AI agents to sell to business owners. This is an amazing opportunity because it's scalable, it's in demand, it's hot, and most importantly, it's not too saturated yet. So let's go ahead and set the stage here, and then I'm going to jump in and share my screen and show you exactly how to build this out. If you know a business owner, I want you to go ask them this quick question. If it's Friday afternoon and you leave a little bit early and someone calls or messages in, do they get a response within 10 seconds? If the answer is no, you just found a problem that you can solve. And no, we're not talking about just a basic auto reply, we're out of office, we'll be back on Monday type of response. I'm talking about an AI bot that can actually handle the whole conversation, answer questions, and even book appointments. This is the power of smart, well-trained conversational AI. And now when the business owner comes back into the office on Monday, they don't just have a missed call, they have a new appointment booked for the week. So let's go ahead, jump in. I'm gonna show you exactly how you can build this and integrate it to multiple systems, whether that's email, SMS, website chat, or even their social channels. All right, get ready to follow along. I'm gonna try to find a good balance of making this very digestible, but also go deep enough so that you can take this and what you learned today and go get started right away. Just a quick note, if you want to dive deeper into starting a business with HighLevel, I have a free course that I've posted in the community that's linked in the description down below. It's complete step by step from picking your niche all the way to landing your first client, building out your services step by step. So those will go super, super in depth, very helpful if you're serious about getting started with this. But again, let's focus on the AI conversational bots today. So if this is your first time in HighLevel, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the left side and you're going to find the tab that says AI agents. Now, when you click into AI agents, you're going to see two types of agents. So you're going to see a voice AI agent and then a conversational AI agent. Now, today we're going to focus on conversational AI. I have other videos that goes over the voice AI features, but let's go ahead and start here. And we're going to just build one from scratch because I want you to see exactly how this works. So we're going to do create first conversational AI agent. And you'll see here that there's different templates that you can choose from, whether it's a general Q&A, an appointment booking, marketplace templates that you can actually go and search different templates of people that have built things out already, or you can start from scratch. I'm going to go ahead and start from scratch for this example and hit continue. Now, for this video, because I have other AI conversational bot videos, I'm just going to fly through this part right here, and we're going to focus primarily on the training and the prompts. And I'm going to give you some quick tips and tricks on how you can actually use AI to help build these out for your different business needs that you have to speed up the process. And then we're also going to focus on integrations because a lot of people get confused because they're like, great, I built this bot out, but how do I actually hook it up to my social channels, my website, whatever it might be? All right, so let's fly through the settings real fast. So on the settings, you're going to go ahead and give the bot a name. You're going to set the status, and you are going to select the channels that you want the bot to support. This is all pretty self-explanatory, but again, just real quick, if you want it just to send text messages or respond to emails, right? Select those channels. If you want it to go on your social pages, select those, give it a name, and then go ahead and give it seconds to respond to a chat. So essentially just quick explanation on this. If you want the bot to be more human, right, I would probably put this to 10 to 15 seconds. So it seems like an actual person is typing a message out. Or sometimes business owners want to be clear that this is AI that's handling these conversations. If that's the case, make the response time shorter. So go ahead and do that. Set those settings down here, hit save, and then go ahead and go to the bot training. So I'm going to go ahead and save here, and we'll go to step 2, which is the bot training. So this is where we're going to spend the bulk of our time. So bot training, bot goals. So for a knowledge base, what is a knowledge base? This is how you get the bot to answer questions. Now there's 2 types of knowledge bases that you can load in here. And if you haven't had a knowledge base loaded in here before, you can just go ahead and hit this button right here where it says create new. Now, when you select here, what you're going to do is you can give it a name and a description. So I'll just do test Q&A. And I'll just give it a description. So answers basic questions about the business. I'm going to hit create. And what it's going to do is it's going to open a new tab. And once this new tab is opened here, you're going to see here, it's taking me to the settings within the HighLevel platform. And let me just make sure I can see my face here. Still. Okay, perfect. And you'll see here, you can go ahead up here and add a source. Now there's 3 types of sources. Tables, they're still in pilot mode, so they're coming soon. So just ignore those for now. You have web crawler and you have FAQs. So for the web crawler, Makes it stupid simple. So what you're going to do here is you're going to add a source. You're going to hit web crawler. And then what you're going to do is you're going to enter a domain. So for an example, I'm going to go ahead and do my website. So this is sosimply.com. So if I take this website, and you'll see here as I scroll down, I have general information about our offerings, our pricings on this page. We have some customer testimonials. I can go ahead and load the URL right here, extract the data, and then it's going to load the data from that page, and it's going to build out the knowledge for this bot. So what's really nice about this, if a client or a business owner that you're selling this to already has a website, you can go ahead and scrape their websites and get as much knowledge loaded in just from their website. Now, the important thing to note here, and I want that to be very clear on this, you can't just go to their homepage, load the homepage in here, and expect it to know everything on the website. It goes by each unique domain URL. And what I mean by that is, as you can see here, I'm on a homepage, but I might have a pricing page. I might have a features page, a contact us page. All of those pages are going to be unique domains. So if they have an FAQ page, a contact us page, a pricing page, whatever it is, load every single page into here, right? It's going to fetch those pages, get the knowledge on it, and you'll be good to go. So that's the web crawler. The next part of this is the FAQs. So FAQs are more manual, and they take time a little bit because you actually have to input the question, input the answer. What I do here is what I have the business owner do when they sign up. I actually have a template that I send over to them, and I just say, hey, either fill this out, or if you already have an FAQ page, go ahead and send that over to me, and I'll copy and paste these manually. Now, you might be wondering, like, Nate, why do I need to do this? Why do I need to build this out if they already have an FAQ page that I'm loading into the web crawler? You can try it without it. I've just, in my experience, when I've both put the FAQ in manually and then also have the web crawler, my bot has just performed better. So how much does a new roof cost? And then we'll just say $10,000. So let's just say you're serving the roofing niche right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Again, very basic example. But once that knowledge base is built out, I can refresh it here. I can see different knowledge bases that I've built out in the past. And then I'm going to come back to this main page right here, and I'll do this drop down, and you'll see my different knowledge bases that are in here. So I'll do a little bit more in-depth knowledge base that I built out in the past. This is for chiropractic care. And now I'm going to go and move over to bot goals. Now, this is probably the most important part, because here what you're going to be doing is you're actually going to be giving it a personality, talking about the intent, and actually linking this to actions that you want the bot to take. So if you remember the example that I gave in the beginning of the video, hey, business owner, asking that question. So, hey, business owner, what are you doing when you leave a little bit early on Friday afternoon and someone chats in? All right, this is how you're actually going to solve that problem with them within this prompt right here. And I want to show you a quick hack that I use when it comes to building out prompts. And what I actually do is I will use AI to help me build this out. And you'll see here, let me go ahead and just copy and paste this, and then we'll move over to ChatGPT quickly. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing here. So in HighLevel, they're going to have templated prompts already, but they're pretty basic. You'll see here, there's a prompt for the personality, the intent, and then if you scroll down, there's additional information. So typically what I do is I actually move over to ChatGPT and I put in the following prompt. And you'll see this is my prompt here. Obviously, you can tweak this, make it better. But I'm just saying, I'm building out an AI chatbot. This is a template format that I have preloaded in this. I want to create a bot whose primary purpose is answering questions and booking appointments when the business owner or staff is away from the office. Can you follow this template below and make adjustments based on this prompt? The name of the business is Client Care Chiropractic. And then what I've done is I posted each of the sections based off of HighLevel's template. So the personality, the intent, and the additional information. I'm going to go ahead and give ChatGPT this prompt, and it's going to make some tweaks accordingly. And now you'll see here, I got my prompt back. So I have the personality, I have the intent, and I have the additional information that gives it examples. And you'll see here, it's putting it in customized to what I need for this business, right? Client Care Chiropractic in this example. So my main purpose is I wanted to answer questions and to book appointments. So you'll see some key themes here, right? It's telling it, hey, your main purpose is to book appointments. This is what your intent is. This is, again, additional information that's going to follow these different things. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this and paste it back into the HighLevel prompts. and then we're going to go ahead and do some tests. All right, now that I have all these pasted in here, we're going to go ahead and set up actions. And what is our main action that we want to do for this bot? We want it to book appointments. So I'm going to go ahead and select book appointments or appointment booking here. And you'll see here, it will give me an option to actually connect this to a real calendar. So if you've never set up a calendar before in HighLevel, let me show you how you can do this. So I'm going to switch tabs here real fast, go back to my knowledge base. And in the left side bar here, right here, you'll see calendars. Now, I'm not going to go super in depth into this because I have a whole nother video that covers this. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to go to calendars, go to calendar settings if you don't have one set up. And then in the top right, you're going to hit new calendar. There's different types of calendars that you can set up. I'm just going to do a personal booking for this one. You can give it a name. So we'll just say test 2. And you can select different team members on it. So if there's multiple staff members that you want to be connected to this calendar, you can give it a custom URL, and then you can put the time availability in. Now, what's really cool about this is once you have this all set up, you can go ahead and connect it back to the bot right here. And so it's actually reading from a real calendar, right? This would do us no good if this was connected to no calendar and it's double booking people and different things like that. So anyway, really cool here. So we're going to go ahead and select this calendar. And you can see down here, there's additional settings here. I would say the two most important ones, again, they're pretty straightforward and obvious. You can read through them, but are triggering a workflow and then transferring to an employee. Just so, again, the employee or doctor is aware. In this case, as a doctor, again, it could be a roofer, it could be, an Airbnb host, whatever it is. We can go ahead and make sure that they're aware that a new appointment was booked. And then a workflow, if you're not aware of what that is, so those are automations that are built in on the back end of HighLevel. Again, I have other videos that goes over that, but essentially I'm just going to select this here. So when I do this, there's different workflows. So one example might be, say that you want to send out appointment reminder requests, right, leading up to their appointment. Well, great. Because this is connected to a calendar, you have an automation built out on the back end, and it's going to send out an appointment reminder, a day before, an hour before the appointment. Great, select that automation. Another example might be maybe you want to send them a review request after their appointment's over. So if you have an automation built out for review requests, you can go into there and say, hey, once the appointment is marked completed, again, this is an automation, go ahead and send them a review request via SMS to connect them directly to our Google page and leave a 5-star review, right? Again, I have a whole nother video on automations that goes really deep into that, but we're going to keep a focus on the AI chatbot, but know that is possible. So once we are done with that, we have it connected to a calendar. We're going to go ahead and hit save. All right, now that we have this all hooked up, so there's two ways that you can test your bot. So you'll see here, you can actually do some tests right here on the right side. So go ahead, test it, break it right there. Or you can come over to the left side here and actually go try it out in a website to see what it would look like. And this is the integrations part that we're going to be talking about here. So let me go back. And now I'm going to move quickly to sites. Now, again, we're not going to get super deep into how to build out a website, but I'll just show you how you can load this really quickly. So if you come into here, go to sites, go to websites, do a new website, I would just go ahead and select a template. Pick whatever niche that you're working in. So we'll do, again, for this example, chiropractic care. So we'll just do chiropractic health. We'll hit continue. And now it's going to add the templates in here. All right, perfect. And then it will load this up. And then just like any website builder, again, I have another video that goes deeper into this, but you can switch things around, put a logo in here. And a quick pro tip right here, this is a great way that you can go and demo right to a client. Because what you can do is you can put an example website together, quickly throw their logo in so it's customized to them, and then show them live on the demo, hey, this is how I'm going to solve this problem for you. But we're going to back out of that website. Here it is right here. And what you're going to do is, if you haven't set one up yet, in the top right here under the sites, you're going to see this little button right here that says chat widget. Now, when you go into chat widgets, you're going to see all your different chat widgets that are enabled there. If you haven't built one before, you can just come here and do it. So you can do SMS, live chat. So we'll go ahead and do live chat. And this is basically where you're just styling your chat widgets. So you'll see down here, I can come up, give it a picture, an icon. I can make it orange, blue, whatever is most appealing and is, best for the website. You can give it a little pop-up message so that when they go on the website, it's there as well. And then another side note too, that's really important when building this out. You might have the question of, hey, if they already have a website in place, do I Like, should I even do this business model? Like, or do I need to build their website for them as well? The beautiful thing about HighLevel is no, if they already have a website in place, you can absolutely establish and connect this AI chatbot still. You'll notice up here in the top right, there's this get code button. And what you can do is you can copy this code and you can have this business owner that you're working with send it over to their developer. And when they connect it to the current website that they have open, your chatbot will be connected and all the conversations will feed back to HighLevel or your white labeled version of the software. So anyway, just a quick side note on there, because I remember I was confused when I first got started with that. All right. Once that is ready to go, what you can do is you can come back into here, go back into your test website, and you'll go to settings, and then you'll scroll down and you'll see this chat widget icon right here, and you can select your chat widget. So you can select this here, you'll hit save. And now the cool thing about this is I can go ahead and preview this and not even have this connected to a domain yet. And I can go ahead and show the business owner exactly how this works. So I'll go ahead and hit preview link. And now you'll see here in the bottom right, there's my chatbot ready to go. And let's go ahead and give it a quick test. But before we do a test, I forgot one really important part, and that is setting your bot as the primary bot for this account. So if you have multiple bots, you are going to have to select which one is your primary bot. So I'm going to go ahead and select as primary right here. And then you want to actually make sure that your bot is on. So let's go ahead and go into here, and then we'll turn this on. So this is the autopilot mode. So this was in the settings when we first got started. So I'm going to hit save here. And now we should be good to go to test. So let's go back to sites. Now that that's our primary bot, and we will go to our website template once again, open up the example, preview link. And now this bot should be connected and working. So let's go ahead and test it out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the website so you can actually see the bot in action. Now I went ahead and had a conversation with this so you didn't have to watch me type, but I just want to give you the summary of it. So you'll see here, it just said, hey, enter your question below. I said, hello, can I book an appointment? So give us a minute to assign someone to you. And then, hey there, I'd be happy to help. Can I get your first name? And then I responded really fast because it was about to go ahead and give me appointment times, and then it was going to ask for my name again, because that's one of the prompts that I say is, hey, make sure that you get their name as you're going through this conversation. So how I could fix that, right, so it doesn't double message right here, is I could put the response time a little bit longer. So maybe I'd put like 10 or 15 seconds to give some more time to type. So again, I'm showing you all the real stuff here, right? The flaws, and then how to go make those tweaks. So it gives me appointment times. Hello, can I get your name? I already gave it my name, so I didn't give it again. And then after that, I just said, okay, I could do the 2 p.m. appointment. And then I gave it my email. And now this is where it gets really cool, because before this, I had another conversation and I put an appointment at 1:30 because I wanted to see how the bot would react to it. So you'll see here, it says, you're all set for 2 p.m. Look forward to seeing you. And then the bot responded and said, hey, it already looks like you have an appointment today at 1:30 as well. Like, do you want to keep that, or is that for someone else? And I just said, oh, it's for my wife, so I'm good, thanks. And it just said, got it. If you have any other questions, let me know. All right, so hopefully you can see how much value this can bring to a business owner, right? This is a quick and dirty version. You saw some mistakes we made, right? Maybe we need to increase the response time a little bit, but nonetheless, you can see the value that you can build out, and you'll get better at these. You'll be able to tweak these and build these, very quickly. But especially if you're serving a specific niche, you're going to be able to scale this very quickly. And, whether it's you only offer conversational AI or you combine that with voice AI, this is a very, very powerful tool and a very, very powerful business that you need to hop on, because again, like I said in the beginning, it's hot, it's in demand, and it's not too saturated. Now that we've connected to a website, let's tie this off right now and show you how you need to connect your social channels if you've never done that on HighLevel before as well. So I'm going to go back here to HighLevel, and then in the bottom left, you'll see this settings icon right here. And then when you come here on the left side, you're going to go ahead and click integrations. And then once you're in here, you'll be able to see that you can connect a lot of different things, right? We're going to focus on the social pages. So right down here, you can come in here and connect your Facebook and Instagram accounts. So you'll see a button there to integrate that, connect that, and then you can do the drop down to select it. You can connect your Google My Business, your Google Calendar, your Google Business Profile, and there's a lot of other integrations that you can do here as well. So if you're curious, hey, how do I go ahead and connect my different social channels, things like that, this is where you go ahead and do it. All right, and that's it. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I will answer it to the best of my ability. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, I hope you found that video helpful. If you are ready to start your own AI automation business, you can actually click the link in the description below to get a free trial of the HighLevel platform that I went over today. When you use that link, you become one of my affiliates, and I like to actually give back to my affiliates. And so I posted a free community in the description below as well, where I offer guidance, one-on-one coaching, and most importantly, when you sign up using that link, you actually get access to all my automations, my templates, and even my AI bots that I built out in HighLevel to help you get a head start. I hope you found this helpful. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions, like this video, and subscribe to the channel because we give all this content for free. It really helps us out. And we'll see you in the next video.